Hi dear friends and subscribers, your host Ram is now on the last leg of this cricket show today. This is my final show today and I'm going to preview Group D, and which consists of Pakistan, Bangladesh and New Zealand. Well, so let's start off with Pakistan, who are looking absolutely strong in this group. There's no doubt about that. They have a very good coach, let me tell you that. They have Dave Watmore, who is a very, very good coach. He has been a successful coach, and he is the new coach. He's the coach of Pakistan, and they have a new captain, and Mohammad Hafiz is leading Pakistan for the first time in a World Cup, and what a great feeling. He has been in some good form. He has tasted some success against Australia in the United Arab Emirates, and also he's a person who is learning, according to me. But well, he's a good person. He's a very cool person, and so he is the one who's leading the team. As you know, he's nicknamed Professor in the Pakistani team for the reason that he asks a lot of questions, and that's what is required when you're the captain of the team. You need to ask questions and see where exactly you're heading. Well, and Mohammad Hafiz is the one who will be leading the team. Now, Pakistan, as I said, are looking much stronger in this group of Pakistan, Bangladesh and New Zealand. They have the experience. Shahid Afridi. Well, he didn't play in the last 2020 match against Australia. The reason being he was injured. He was kept away just because of this T20 World Cup. So he is there. And Shahid Afridi will bring all his experience, and he will share all that experience with with the other player, the captain of the team, Mohammad Hafiz. Abdul Razak, such a wonderful all-rounder, such a dangerous player in any limited overs version of the game. And Abdul Razak, and well, if he gets going, well, let me tell you, I would say he is one of those clean strikers of a cricket ball. And they also have one more hitter who could be a real clean striker if he could really get his bearings there, and that would be Imran Nazir. Imran Nazir has specifically been drafted into this team. He didn't have a good time against Australia, mind you, but let me tell you, the opposition can't take this person lightly. If it is his day, Imran Nazir can be pretty lethal, I would say, on the bowlers. Asad Shafiq, another very good talent, likes to get on with the game, has an aggressive form of the game to himself. Well, he is another one to watch for, and he's another talent who has been really flowering for Pakistan. He did very well against Australia too. Shoaib Malik is bringing his experience, whatever his experience is, and he's a good fielder too. He can do all three types of things in the game: batting, bowling and fielding. Now, Nasir Jamshed had a good run against Australia. He would definitely, one would remember his 97 that he did against Australia. So that would have given him ounces of confidence, and he would be playing his first World Cup in his life. Umar Akmal, we know Umar Akmal is one who has really disappointed. He has not really come to the party. He has not really, even though his talent has been there, it has blossomed, but it has really faded. Now, Umar Akmal need to lift the talent and show that he is one who is going to be there in this Pakistan team for quite a long time. He needs to play a long innings. He needs to play. It's high time now. Umar Akmal really shows some consistency in his batting. Kamran Akmal, his brother, he's in some good form. He did well in the SLPL. He came back into the Pakistan team for the SLPL. Then he went. He came into the SLPL. Then got a chance in the Pakistan team against Australia. Did well against Australia. Needs to put that performance once again back into this T20 World Cup for his team. Sohail Tanvir comes in the team as an all-rounder. He can also do some late hitting, but his bowling would be the ones which would be the key, because he has a very unorthodox action, and the batsmen sometimes find it difficult to pick him. But Sohail Tanvir was dealt with well by Australia, I thought. But we'll have to see how the other teams, Bangladesh and New Zealand, cope up with Sohail Tanvir. Umar Gul, always a 2020 specialist, and you know what a wonderful bowler he is in 2020 cricket. Now, Saeed Ajmal, let us have a sort of a feeling. Let us just talk about Saeed Ajmal, because Saeed Ajmal is one of those spinners in this 2012 who has done a wonderful job for Pakistan, and the batsmen have been finding it very, very difficult to pick him. He's not an easy bowler. He has matured with age, and he's one of those bowlers who are going to be talked about for a long time. And let me tell you, today I can very, very safely say that Saeed Ajmal is the best off spinner that you can have in world cricket, because he has his doosra, he has the other, his doosra is very difficult to pick, there's lots of variations, and Saeed Ajmal, in my opinion, will have a great role to play if at all Pakistan needs to lift this T20 World Cup 2012. Raza Hassan, we saw him against Australia and United Arab Emirates. I wouldn't say, well, he looks a good bowler, but again, one has to see what pressure can do on Raza Hassan, the young bowler in the T20 World Cup. And then they have Asir Arafat, the all-rounder, who has always done well on the English county scene, gets an opportunity, but then he can show that same form that he showed, that same way that he played in the English county scene, and put this down in Sri Lanka. That is what is going to be seen. And Mohammad Sami is another bowler who didn't get much of a chance as far as Australia is concerned, but let me tell you, he's also a very, very good bowler. Well, so that is as far as I think Pakistan are looking absolutely strong as far as this particular group is concerned. Now, how they will do against other contenders, that would be a question mark, because Pakistan always have a sort of unpredictability to their whole the whole team. As you know, sometimes they are very good, sometimes they are worst. As you know, they were all out for 74 against Australia, as you know, in the last match. As far as Bangladesh are concerned, now for Bangladesh, one player to watch, according to me here, who would be perfect 2020 material. He has been smashing the ball all round for whatever matches he has played. I mean, he's not played much of international matches, but that man is Ziaur Rahman. I think he has the ability to hit the ball very high and hard, and he could be someone who would be a sort of a surprise packet in this T20 World Cricket. Let's look out for Ziaur Rahman. I think he has lots of talent. I've seen him. I've been closely following his matches, the matches that he has played for Bangladesh, and I see that always his number of runs are more than the balls that he has played. So that definitely shows that Ziaur Rahman is some real aggressive material for Bangladesh. They are led by a very good captain, Mushfiqur Rahim, the wicketkeeper of the team, and also a player who likes to play enjoys his game, and is sorts of lots of enthusiasm for the game. And Mushfiqur Rahim is another who really motivates his team. Now, the openers, Tamim Iqbal is an experienced player. He has fought his place back into the team after, not Tamim Iqbal, it was Mohammad Ashraf who fought his place back into the team. So he brings in that experience to this Bangladesh. As I said, if Mohammad Ashraf could show the form that he normally shows, the way he plays his attacking strokes, that would really augur well for Bangladesh, because they do have some dashes at the top of the order, Tamim Iqbal and Junaid Siddiqui, and let's not dismiss Bangladesh. Bangladesh could play some very good 2020 cricket. Tamim Iqbal, you know what a dasher he is as far as limited overs versions are concerned. He could really go after the bowlers. Junaid Siddiqui is another. Jahrul Islam gets an opportunity here. Shakib Al Hasan, it will be good to see. One is told that Shakib Al Hasan is going to promote himself, is going to come one drop, and that is something, a very good move according to me, because Shakib Al Hasan is the person who could really stay there. He could play the big strokes later, and he could keep the scoreboard moving. He will have a sense of urgency too, and all the other players have to rally around him, and I think that would really make this Bangladesh outfit a really strong outfit in this T20 World Cup. Nasir Hussain, well, Nasir Hussain has been doing very well in whatever little opportunities he has got. He is also a very good hitter of the ball, and he plays some good strokes too. And then they have the spinners. Abdul Razzaq is an experienced player. Elias Sani has been doing well for Bangladesh in all the matches that he has played. So that would be good to see Elias Sani, the left-arm spinner. Mashraf Murtaza coming back into the team here, getting his chance in the World Cup, making a comeback into the Bangladesh team. Well, now what Mashraf Murtaza needs to do for Bangladesh is not only his bowling, his batting is something that he will do, because he has the credentials of an all-rounder. And Mashraf Murtaza, let me tell you, when he hits the ball stays set, because he can hit the ball with lots of force and lots of power. Well, whether that power that he had in his younger age has withered, one does not know. But with age, if he could do that, that would really give Bangladesh a real edge here. Now, Farhad Reza is the other player in the team. He's an all-rounder, and then they have Shafiul Islam, who bowled well in the T20 World in the World Cup 2011, and also Abul Hassan, who is another new face there. So that is the squad as far as Bangladesh is concerned. But Bangladesh really needs to take it, as I said, 20 games on that particular day. If that particular team plays well, their chances would be much better. So Bangladesh needs to do that. As far as New Zealand are concerned, they are not coming on. I mean, as far as T20 is concerned, they did well. They beat India in the only solitary match that took place because of rain, which happened in the previous match. But Ross Taylor is the captain. He needs to really lead the way for New Zealand. He needs to get some good scores under his belt. As far as the batting is concerned, Martin Guptill, Brendan McCullum is a specialist T20 player. He will be partnering Martin Guptill, and both of them have to really give a good start to this New Zealand team. And then they have James Franklin, the all-rounder. Then they have Kyle Mills coming up with experience with his bowling, also can bat. And then they have this team. I would say it has a blend of experience and youngsters, but I think more and less it will be like a learning curve for New Zealand. I wouldn't really give any chance to New Zealand here, but New Zealand Bangladesh is something which I would love to watch, because this is something where Bangladesh will probably fancy their chances against New Zealand. One has to really wait. So I have a feeling that I wouldn't really say that New Zealand are very weak or something, because they have lots of youngsters in the team. Adam Mills, right arm medium pacer. Rob Nicol has not played much of 2020 cricket as far as internationals are concerned. Jacob Oram brings that experience. He has that hard-hitting role to play, and also with the ball he could be quite handful. He did very well against India, as you know, in India in that last match. Tim Saudi also has to really give them the breakthrough. He could be the strike bowler. And then they have Daniel Vettori. Now, Daniel Vettori was sorely missed against India. Now, Daniel Vettori will not only, as I said, he will strengthen the team no end. His experience, his left arm spin will play a very key role. He needs to bowl his overs with lots of economy, and he also needs to pick up wickets if New Zealand have to have a chance. He has to play a very great role there. Barn Watling gets an opportunity. Kane Williamson is an all-rounder, but he needs to show that all-round capabilities, needs to bring that all-round capabilities into the fore if New Zealand are to succeed in this T20 World Cup. And Doug Bracewell is a very good bowler too, so he will be operating probably with Tim Saudi, and Ronnie Hira is the other spinner that they have in the team. So all in all, and Nathan McCullum, Brendan McCullum's brother, who is a very good, who has always done well in 2020 in the 2020 version of the game, and he could also bat a bit and get some very good runs for New Zealand. Now, if all the things come together as a sort of a real puzzle, as a lot of a real, it really comes up well for New Zealand than New Zealand. But I think New Zealand and Bangladesh match would be something one would be waiting to watch for, because one has to see how things roll on when Bangladesh and New Zealand, because I would say I would give a 50-50 chance to both the teams here. I have a feeling that Pakistan are looking very strong in this group to proceed to the Super 8. Well, on this note, dear fans, friends and subscribers, thanks for your patience, and as I promised, I brought all the 3 previews. I hope you all liked them, and that brings a conclusion to my cricket show for today. And I'll be seeing you tomorrow. I am told there's going to be an India-Pakistan warm-up match, so I would be really eager to give you the report on that particular match as and when it happens tomorrow. So till then, it's your host Ram returning you back to the studios. Goodbye.